Rawr. Okay, hello. Hello. How are we doing? I am the streamer. Somehow I forget that. We are just like yapping. I'm typing in the the starting soon scene, and then the ads finish and I'm like, "Oh wait, shit. I'm the one that has to unmute." I'm the one that has to talk. But hello, hello. I hope you all are doing well. Hi Kier, hi Sari, hi Queen. Hi, Pulsey. Hi, Zeri. Hi, Kier. Hi, Steffi. Thank you for lurking, Pulsey, as well. And Steffi, and Sari, and Kiersey, and Shun. Hello. I hope you are all doing well. Thank you for being here. Hi, Vanya. Got your daily cat kiss from Nugget, so you got a puppy kiss instead. Let's go. Oh, the cat has something for me. Hang on. The cat has given me poison. Again, I'm still not sure how I feel about that. It's fine. Okay. I am throwing the current Overwatch players into the void. I had a match where the only two people doing the right things was me, Mercy, and the Kiriko. Yeah. Yeah, it do be like that sometimes. Think I have to play comp because the quick play idiots are in excess recently. Have they done like a collab thing recently? Because I feel like whenever they do one of those, like people like pop out of the background, pop out of the shadows, haven't played for like months, and then they jump back on and they're like, ah, that's great. G.I. Joe would have seen 0 people with it. Okay. I could be wrong. I haven't been paying very much attention to Overwatch recently. I'm not going to lie. As I feel like and I understand why. But I feel like as soon as I saw that there's like nothing for Lifeweaver in the battle pass, I was like, I don't care. I don't care. Because there was like there was good stuff for like Ash, Malga, and Lifeweaver. And I was like, these skins were ones that I wanted. Like, even if I don't play Malga or Ash very much, I was like, these skins are nice. I want them, so I would play to finish the battle pass. But as soon as there's stuff in it I don't care about, I'm like, eh. I'll play Overwatch like once a week, maybe, if I want to play with like Anna. Lifeweaver is too sexy and whimsical to play video games. You're so correct. But yeah, and I get it. I get it because they have like a million characters that they have to give stuff to. So like Lifeweaver can't be on the battle pass every time, especially considering he had like a lot of stuff on the last one. But as soon as I like saw the stuff in it, and I was like, eh, I don't care. I don't really have the desire to just sit and play the game, even when it's annoying. Sorry, I'm adding more songs to the queue because I want to continue listening to Alan Wake music. I very specifically want the title cards, so I gotta play the battle pass all the way through. Which ones are it? Is it? Which ones are the ones that you want? Because I haven't really looked at those. I'm afraid I can't get rid of Toxic Mess as my title card. Which ones are it? I'm really good at the English language. Which is, I know, so surprising considering it's my one and only language that I speak. The cat brought me a mushroom. Thank you. Here, have a fish. That's the funny thing about talking sometimes is that you start to structure the sentence in your head, and then as you're saying it, your brain can just be like, oh, actually, we want to restructure the way that this is said, because there's like 8 different ways to say most things. And then somehow that causes you to say a mixture of both of the ways, like 2 ways that you can say it. At least that's what happens to me a lot. It's either that or I see a word that somebody else has said that my brain reads. Oh, the new one. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, I understand that. So I gotta get to 200 tiers again. They really know how to get you. I'd offer to play on your account again, but I can barely manage to play on my own account. So I don't know how well that's gonna work out for us. I don't know if I'll be able to do it this time because I didn't get the expensive battle pass and you're not banned from Overwatch, so yeah. I still think it's funny. I have a highlight saved on my computer, but it was from your account with your Reaper cosmetic because I got like a really sick ult that I was like, yeah, that's pretty good. I need to draw the tiny little Rouse plushie, but I gotta get stuff done. You gotta get stuff done, and then you can draw. Just like me yesterday, remembering that I have chores to do when I was getting ready to open The Sims. Hi, Tay! You got a cactus from Nico. Let's go. Oh, I forgot to close my door. Whoops. Whoops. I'll be right back. Oop, okay. You guys can hear how creaky my chair is. This is why I normally mute. Nico beloved. How dare life interrupt your fictional chores for real ones? Exactly. Like, at least in The Sims, I'm going out and like working on the garden and like caring for the cow and the goat and the sheep that I have and the chickens. But my real life chores are like do laundry, clean off your desk. Which I did do. The cat brought me coffee again. Polka dot. Puppy fish. Go fish here. It's fine. I want to draw tomorrow, but I got to do stuff work. I do not think people would be happy if I brought my iPad to work and started drawing. Why not? You got downtime, don't you? My desk is so messy. Am I going to do anything about it? Meh. Honestly, so fair. My problem is that I get to a point where, like, my room or my desk is messy, and then it just gets frustrating, and I have to clean it immediately. So I'm trying to like stop that cycle from happening, because truly it's a lot easier to clean up after yourself if you do it like either regularly or do it like daily, where you don't leave a bunch of stuff on your desk. But I don't have the attention span for that. I'm usually busy doing something that isn't even that important. Oh, I immediately caught the fish that I need. Here you go, sir. What about you? Okay, let's go here. Yeah, so I've been trying to like clean off my desk on Mondays, which this time me cleaning off my desk included me going through the top drawer that I of like the little cabinet that I have beside my desk, because that's where a lot of my shit just ends up. I can be your angel or your devil. Adding more songs to the queue. But at this point, I don't remember which ones we've listened to. That's fine. Yeah, so I went through like the cabinet beside my desk, because that's where I just end up putting a lot of my stuff, like my notebooks, my pens, my back scratcher, fingernail clippers. And it's just gotten kind of like more and more cluttered and just filled with random things. So I finally went through that and organized some of it, put some of it away. Got myself some water and cheese. My heart is already pounding. Oops. Casey. Also went to talk to my mom, but she's to therapy. Guess I'm free for another hour. Let's go. Free to do things. It's fine. Free to play The Sims or eat some food, like you probably should. Just got a job listing on site at Rikers. What is Rikers? Oh! Hi, Tessier. I love you. I hope you're doing well. Oh, the cat has a mushroom. Ah, lovely. Yeah, I can't imagine that would be a great option. At least it's not Ohio. Ohio. Isn't that a prison? That's what popped up when I looked it up. And I was like, unless there's something else by that name, which there very well could. Somehow I don't think that that's necessarily ideal. But I hope you're doing well. Ohio is comfy for me. That's wild. Imagine living in Ohio. I lived in Indiana for most of my life. I have no room to talk. Just waiting to go to work. I am so sorry. 07. Amount of people I knew from Ohio is insane. Why was everyone on my floor in freshman year from fucking Ohio? Because you got put with the Ohio kids. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Ohio kids could be cool or absolutely fucking insane. There is no real way of knowing. Caught another fucking bell. I don't need another bell. It's fine. It's gonna be the Midwest. I'm an East Coast snob, I fear. I am a coastal snob, but not really everywhere is bad. See, that's the thing, is that I've lived primarily in two places in my life. Indiana and Florida. And I didn't really ever connect with either one of them. Because I don't leave my house. So, I mean, like, I connected a little bit more with Indiana because I used to go to school. And I, like, would walk around places. Can't fucking do that in Florida because you'll melt. You'll die. You'll perish. With one side of my mouth, I say this. With the other, I say fuck everywhere. Cost of living isn't terrible. We got better roads than Indiana somehow. Yeah, I don't know. The area that I lived in, specifically in Indiana, was very, it was pretty small. But we lived not too far away from, like, a big city. Almost moved to Philly. Interesting. Don't you live in the actual city, though? Yes, the worst of all possible. Except that around here, the suburbs aren't much better. Steffi, I'm afraid to tell you that you might just have to move to Florida. Don't listen to me. It's also fucking expensive here. It's just that everybody makes fun of Florida, so I have to keep trying to get people to move here. So I can be like, ha, we're all fake. But I'm from here. I was gonna follow my friend where she went to do her master's, and then I went back to school instead. A mistake. So sorry. Steffi could be a Florida person headline. Florida person is so much scarier. Florida man, terrifying. What the fuck is up with him? Florida woman, Usually up to some fuck shit. Florida person. Now that is genuinely a scary idea. I was an unofficial Florida woman for 5 years, and I'm good. I'm sure that would be so much better of a political climate for me. Could be anything. I only know the corn and soybeans. Oh no. I did think about moving to Orlando once. No, Kiersey. Don't do it. Oh, well. No, that's fair. Don't do it. I don't know. I've talked about this before, but I live in St. Pete, which is where my family lived originally when I was a baby. And then we moved to Indiana to be with my mom's family. And now we're back because my parents had so much nostalgia for living here. But once again, I really don't know the area that well because I don't leave my house. My only reason for going to Florida is no taxes. Fair and valid. I don't technically have an income tax, but I am a township. Interesting. Was in Orlando built on swamp like most Florida cities? Listen. Maybe. Probably. I don't actually know a whole lot about the way that Florida was created. Fun fact. Oh.
Fluffy Paws just gave me their Prime sub. 32 months, that almost a year. Cat Jam party.
Hi, Sophie. Thank you so much for gifting me your sub. You only get one of those, and you give it to me? Also, I'm pretty sure you're like 90% of the numbers I have on my cat kiss emote, and I appreciate it. It's very nice. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for the Prime sub. I know Disney was Swampland before, if I remember correctly. It most likely a lot of Florida was. But I hope you're doing well today. Built on spices, ghosts, and sinking land. Sorry, better than it being built on a sinking state. Looking at you, Louisiana. Goddamn, called out. That's what's funny, is that I really don't know a whole lot about, like, the states in America. I know they exist, but if you ask me to figure out where they are, not a clue. Or distinguishing qualities about them, not an idea. Not a single idea. I'm gonna go to New Orleans with Quinn because we were close in Pensacola and we never did. Want to go on a ghost tour? No. Doing fine. Just some free moment to hang out and around because Paris starts later today. Nice. It is always funny when you're like, your streamer has like a day that they start at a different time, or like they start at a different time, or like a day off, and then all of a sudden you're like, what am I doing? Where am I going? I have time to like spend in other streams. Who even streams at this time? And then you're like, oh yeah, that one person, I know them. But I know the best spaces you do. Something I found odd was the governor of Ohio vetoed a bill that would get rid of land taxes. Like, it would be cool, no land taxes, but then no funding for local schools. Yeah. See, that's why I feel like I should probably do a lot more research about like just regular things. Like that was not something that I would have thought of. I love ghost tours because I don't believe in ghosts, so I just stand around going, ooh, fun. I am the Shane Madej in this situation. Regular things, gross, exactly. But there's just so many things that exist that I've just like never really thought or like learned as much about because everybody assumed that it's like common knowledge. Meanwhile, I'm over here autistically being like, if you think that I'm just going to absorb this information from my environment, that's not going to happen. I need to be told what is happening. Because I'm a little stupid. I would love to hang out with him because it would just be me and Shane giggling. See, that's the thing, is that I don't believe in ghosts. However, I like the idea of ghosts. And I'm like kind of creeped out by the idea. I don't believe in ghosts, but I'm a little bit scared of ghosts. Don't believe in ghosts, however, I do believe in demons. Played too much demonologist. Got trapped in a hospital that one time. Sorry, also we were just eating some din din with my son and both had tiny ice cream and then had a mini ice cone and vegan ice pop. Ooh. That sounds good. I don't not believe in anything, but I don't believe in anything either. I am willing to be convinced of anything. See, I don't believe that like spirits of people stay. I don't really believe in that, and I don't believe that they can hurt or harm or do anything to people, because if that were the case, all white people would be dead. If spirits could become vengeful and angry and harm or hurt living people, we would not exist anymore. We have pissed off just about everyone in the world. However, I am not against the idea that there is some sort of energy that continues to exist. But I've also always been a bit of a fan of like the idea that, yeah, you might die and there is no spirit, but also the way that people remember you is really how the afterlife is. If people remember you fondly, I've always been a fan of that one. My best friend was being followed by a demon, fun fact. Oh, the whole last thing. The only time religion came in clutch, because they got rid of it real damn fast with a large ass prayer group. You might die. You never know. You might die, or you might live forever. You might live forever in the way that people remember you. You might. You're like, God, God damn it. I don't want to do that. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Reject. No. Deny. Get that shit out of here. Okay, but like what I was saying was that the way that people remember you is a way that you can continue to live on. So I just not know people then. All right. All right. That's cute that you think that people would remember me. I would, except for the fact that all the fruits are gonna die in the same like 2 days. It's been foreseen. Who are you again? Who knows? Honestly, at this point, not a single clue. Everyone IRL forgets about me on the reg. See, that's what's funny is that I have also had like a lot of people just like throw me out of their lives. But what's worse is that I regularly have my order forgotten at restaurants. Like, how forgettable do I have to be for someone writing down my order to forget about me? I say, "Hey, I want this food," and the little person writes it down on their notebook. To the point where if I order something that might take a little bit longer to make, everybody else gets their food first, and my mom immediately assumes that my food was forgotten. And then she usually flags down the waiter like, "Hey, is the food coming out still?" And they'll be like, "Yeah." Sometimes they'll be like, "Yeah, it's still coming out. They were just making like some new of this this thing that goes in the food. Maybe you just have bad taste in food and they don't like it." That could be the case. But even then, you shouldn't the waiter shouldn't care what I order. I normally order like pasta. I'm not going to lie. I feel like I go everywhere, and like some people are like, "Oh yeah, the autism dinner is like ordering off the kids menu, getting chicken nuggets and french fries." But if I go anywhere that has either a burger, really good sounding burger, not just any mediocre burger, but a good sounding burger, or pasta, those are the two things that I normally go for. It's the tism. I don't even want to think about this because it will make me upset. I get forgotten so much. There's partial trauma. I'm sorry, Zeri. Smooching you on the forehead. The fact that people can look at someone with autism, me, and decide they hate me immediately before they get to know me is wild. Because just tell me why half the people I grew up with were like, "I thought she hated me," and just didn't ask me directly. Yeah. I was like very, very like much told that I have like a resting bitch face when I was younger, before we had that phrasing. Because I apparently would just like always have an angry look on my face without even meaning to. so then people like would not approach me or they wouldn't talk to me because I looked like I was mad or something like that. And I'm like, no, I'm having a great time. It's just bright outside, so I'm squinting. Jeez. Have all the burger you like, Limes. Yeah. You know me. Hi, Lurk! I love you! I hope you're doing well. Oh, wow, Caps. No, you're just excited. Yelling is allowed. Unless Steve is sleeping and we have to be quiet. Yeah, follow Lurk if you're not already. Lurk is absolutely so cool. We love Lurk. Wake him up. Oh my god. People just want to want you to make them feel comfortable, and that's just not our job. See, that's it. That's it right there. It is not our job to make them feel comfortable. At least you would choose burger or pasta. My son is just rejecting all the food he doesn't know. Listen, food is a little scary sometimes. This afternoon you should wake up. Hey, sometimes you need a nap. And we all know that Steve works really hard. And if he decides he needs a nap, then we should just be quiet. Just be a little quiet so we can have a little nap. Except for the fact that I like to yell too much. If anybody's taking a nap with me in the background, unless you have, like Kiersey, been trained on listening to Duck Dan stream. It will also be here, but chat lurking, because this stupid community sim game has me in a chokehold like they always do. I understand that. My 2-year-old nephew rejects any and all food right now. Oh no. I never really had like too much food weirdness. Sometimes I would get like nervous if I went to a new place and I didn't know what they had. So sometimes I would prefer to go to places that I already knew. Also, our Alan Wake music playing stopped. Hang on. Let me fix this. I want to listen to more Alan Wake music. It's fine. There we go. Yeah, I never really had as much food weirdness. Which I'm kind of glad I didn't, because that would not probably work out very well for my mom making most of the food that I ate. And her being like, it's fine. You'll be fine. Just try it. My brother isn't careful. He's gonna get ARFID. What is ARFID again? I'm hexing my brother so he never has any daughters, even though I want a niece because I don't want that family to traumatize yet another girl. I'm so sorry, Kiersey. Avoidant restrictive food intake disorder. Interesting. Why are you giving me so many grapes? Oh, I need that. Oh, I need that. Oh, God. Here, you can have this one. But that's interesting. My friends deals with that, and it's wild and it sucks a lot. Your hex should specify not to bi and trans offspring either, probably. Yeah. Literally watched eldest of their family son say he wanted to play alone for a while, and my sister-in-law said that wasn't okay. Oh. It's almost like people need time alone sometimes. Jesus Christ. Does suck a lot. Combine that with a stomach and guts that can't take a lot and still being afraid of triggering them in the wrong way. Yeah, that's rough. Once again, I am glad that I don't have very much food autism. And I do thank my mom I do thank my mom a lot for that. Cuz she never made it like obviously she would be like a lot of times she'd be like it's fine, just try it. And if you genuinely don't like it, if you after you try it, you don't have to eat it. But she also would like not force us to eat most of our food. Which was something that her parents always did to her. What the fuck is wrong with a kid solo playing after playing with the siblings all day? Like, I don't want kids right now, but give me a kid so I can be a better parent than them, because holy fuck. Yeah. Always benefited from being punished with alone time, by which I mean I got in trouble so everyone would leave me alone. Real. Real as fuck. See, that's the thing, is that my family, I feel like my parents are probably autistic in somewhere on the scale, because we always had like time together and then we always had time apart. Like we had family time, but then we would have time where we would go each to our own rooms and just spend time doing our own thing for a little while. Or we would have a movie night where we would watch a movie and everybody was quiet. Ridiculous. I was homeschooled, the only daughter, and had a large age gap between me and my brothers, so playing by myself was the only real option. But also, when I was around other kids, I would play by myself or just hang around an adult. Autism. Oh, hi, Nico. She just came out from underneath the bed, which has been her new place where she likes to lay. I very clearly remember an adult was like, why don't you play with this person? And I was like, ew, no, I don't wanna. 6 years old, by the way. And how old were you when you started to realize that you were autistic? Simply because everybody in your life never like connected the dots. I already have to put my cat and kid out of each other because he bullies the cat too much. No. Poor baby. 26. So a small age gap there. It's yeah, just a small gap. Just a couple of years between starting to show signs of autism, which are different in AFAB people, by the way. See, my problem is that my parents like had my brother tested, and so they know that he is autistic. So I always grew up with them saying, "Oh, well, he's autistic." But nobody ever even came across the inkling that I could also be autistic. It was never even in anyone's mind. Nobody mentioned it. It was always, your brother is autistic. And after a while, I was like, you do realize that I share some of the same things that he does, right? And also, AFAB people like show different signs of autism. Insane. When I play with other kids, because I hated being outcast, but then when they'd play with me, they were forced to, they just choose me to be it because they knew I wasn't fit enough to catch them. So I was just outcast again. I'm so sorry, Sari. That is so not fun. Smooching you on the forehead. My mother was dissociated most of my life, so she didn't notice anything with me. There. At least 2 of my nephews are autistic, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure one of them is ADHD. See, that's the thing, is that I look back at, like, my grandfather, and I'm like, he was autistic. He was autistic 100%. You can't like trains that much without being autistic. Not to call out any trains enjoyers or anything, but he would like go on vacation and take pictures of trains instead of like his family that went on vacation with him. Oh, hello, Nico. Would you like to go out? Hang on 1 second. Ah, the cat has something. Give me. This is why this is not such an idle game. It's fine. Oh, let's see. My mother is only just now beginning to think my sister might be kinda something. The one born male with typical presentation. So I need another, like, I don't know, 20 years before she believes me? Oh no. Why girls don't get recognized that often. The DSM, Book of Psychiatrists, is all based on male diagnosis, and female got different traits. Yeah, sometimes I learn just a little bit too much about, like, how most of everything that is taught for, like, medical stuff is based on, like, white men of a very specific age range, and how little there has like been research in like literally any other type of person, people of color, women, god forbid, like trans people as well, of like multiple age ranges. It's insane, which is why sometimes a lot of people have to go to like 15 doctors to find out what's wrong with them. It's insane. Respectfully, most psychiatrists can suck my fucking nuts. Yeah. My entire family is some form of neurodivergent, so you can imagine the fucking arguments that happens here over stupid shit. Like my father getting offended that I smelled my chips because his plate was beside mine and he was putting vinegar on his chips, and I wanted to make sure that none got on mine. Okay, but that's okay. I was about to say, okay, but that's valid. Realizing that we have an understanding. Also, vinegar is like a really strong taste and smell, so like silly, ridiculous even. Mental health establishments can also suck it. Look, I'm just saying, I'm not trusting any system that used to classify my existence as a disease. Why would I trust them to know how to help any part of my brain with anything? No, you're so fair. That is so valid. And that's why, like, the more that I learn about it, the more I'm like, okay, I don't like any of this. I understand that, like, there are obviously people within, like, within the system and all of that that like understand that it's fucked up and they want to like do better and they genuinely care, but also once again it's another one of those fucked up systems that needs to be worked on. Oh my god. Ever call somebody with autism a person with oh yeah. Yeah, I was watching a show. I think it might have been like, I think it might have been Grey's Anatomy. And like there's this character and they use that term. And I was like, oh, who forgot that this show came out in like the 2000s. Jump scare. Of course, there was also a trans woman that people were being transphobic to, and I was just like, yeah. Everyone was being transphobic to this woman. This is a complete, like, random, but everyone was being transphobic to this woman except for the one character that I fucking hate. And I was like, God damn it. Why? Why is this one character that I hate? Oh my god. Which character? The pretty boy guy that slept with the main guy's shepherd's wife. What, I don't remember his name. I'm not gonna lie, I spend most of the time watching. Nobody's rating. Mark? Mark. Mark? I think so. Hang on. Yes. I'm so sad you don't like him. See, I understand that he's probably going through like character development right now, but like my instant reaction to him was just like, I don't like this man. And that might change. That might change, but in this moment, I don't like him at all. Like the first like interaction with him very much is like he's like some pretty boy asshole who sleeps with everyone but is also incredibly sexist and somehow looks down on like the women that he's sleeping with, and I'm like, dude, they're sleeping with you, brother. I think I'm on like season. I'm like a couple of seasons in, and I recognize that he's like probably working on that like character development that's going on. I'm so sad about the actor. What happened to the actor? The women went through character assassination. Oh no. Got diagnosed with ALS. Also, we have ads coming up in about 30 seconds. I'm just gonna let it ride though. It reminds me that there was an autism book donated to us a few months ago, and my coworker was like, "Do you think it's all right to put out?" And I was like, "Yeah, no, this is written in the 90s. Absolutely not. Absolutely not." You're like, no, nope. Starter had to save him once because he was drowning and couldn't save himself. Oh, that's so rough. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what season I'm on, but I've been watching it like in the background sometimes.
It would mean a lot to me.
Ah,
Crazy Cat
cat!
725 just subscribed.
That alert continues to keep jump scaring me. It's different and it's new and it keeps being different and new and scaring me. Anyway, hi cat. Thank you so much for the resub. 18 months is such a long time. Mine do too. See, I've gotten used to a lot of my alerts and like, oh, there's the ads. Oh, I forgot to mute. Hi. Okay, hello. Ads should be done. Welcome back from the ads if you sat through them. I appreciate it. Don't even remember my alerts. See, that's what I like about my alerts is the fact that most of my alerts are based on games that we've played on stream. Where the fuck is my game? There it is. So I have like the sound from the Breath of the Wild and the music box sound from Faz, the guitar solo from Alan Wake. Okay. Beginning of 2021. Yeah, you know what's funny is that I looked back at like my history and I saw that I bought Dead by Daylight. Oh my god, I can't remember. I literally looked at it again and I can't remember if I bought it in 2020 or 2021. But it was around the time that Blight came out, I think. Anyway, gaming time. Oh yeah, I forgot that I have to do this cutscene again because it didn't let me save. At least my follower alert is no longer corpse husband. Yeah, I have a rotation of follower alerts. 4 years now. That's so long. Where history meets hospitality.
Alan Wake.
Alex Casey.
My name comes up, your books come up.
Can you believe that?
Come up.
No.
I've read them.
It feels so
echoes
fake.
of my life in there that makes me feel like someone's been watching me.
Okay, guys. We're here for the cult stuff.
What happened to Alan Wake? The unanswered mystery. Never expected to find you alive.
My head's killing me.
He's got a headache. Me too, honestly.
I think you like using people, Wake. Taking their lives and twisting them into your story.
Sure why my first badge keeps changing?
It's kick-ass material.
It looks like it's been the same.
Next one. Shit! Spilled my coffee.
Looks the same to me.
Agent Casey.
This is
But I know the badges can sometimes be weird.
Not your fucking creation.
It doesn't work that way. You can't make something out of nothing, even in the dark place where the rules hardly apply. It's very complicated to make fiction come true.
I was actually going through my
I saw visions
founders
of what's happening.
what will
happen?
like a couple of weeks ago.
Dreams. I tried to use them in my writing. I understand
And
how
I was
dangerous
like-
it is now.
I might have been removing
the
badges
paralyzing
from
amount of
people
planning.
who like don't show up anymore, mainly because I
think I
don't play a
stopped
DVD.
I think I gave up. But there's a manuscript. Maybe I forgot not to write.
Hi Mal, I
Dark
love
place makes
you.
you
I hope you're
forget.
doing well. Never even played Destiny.
I just want to fix this.
Evidently
Find a
you did
version of the
something
story
to get a
that fixes
badge.
Everything.
Shut up.
I'm stressed. Oh no. Oh, the coffee cup.
FBI!
We want the rider! No one else needs to get hurt!
Fuck off!
I know that you've said that you have a lot going on. Ooh, that's a little bit loud.
Shit.
Hey,
Turn this down just a
What are you doing?
little.
scratch! goes!
Stay down.
Wait, I need a gun.
No chance.
FBI!
Casey! Look out! It's coming! It's here!
First exam is tomorrow. I know you've said that you have like so much going on this month. But you got this. I believe in you. No chance. Exam tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday. You got this. Hey, you got a little ketchup on you.
What the fuck?
Hold it! Freeze!
Tasty ketchup. He might be
I had
wearing
escaped the dark place. So would the dark presence. Scratch. He was here, in Bright Falls.
This is
I could feel him as a growing pressure in my head, stronger by the minute. Why didn't he kill me with the rest? What did he want?
y'all ever like open a bottle
I gotta
of
get out of here.
like whatever condiment that you've like pulled out of the fridge, and because it's like gotten warm as you've pulled it out of the fridge, you like go to open it and it just kind of like explodes a little bit? I think that might be what happened here. No. Sarah's like, I don't like condiments, so no. Remember, C's get degrees.
I needed to find Casey. We were on the same side in this fight. Strength in numbers.
Yeah, do remember, Mal, that we all believe in you, and we are here for you. Absolutely. And you got this. You're honestly stronger than me. I have never, like, tried to go for higher education because studying is not for me. Just gonna follow the blood stain. Hey, man. Oh. What the what? Did that just have sparks as I
need to
bumped into
protect
it?
myself.
Flashlight.
A gun and a flashlight. How nostalgic.
Drop your weapon! Now!
That's Casey. He was still alive.
I forget what button I have it on.
This was the moment to destroy.
Ah! Hey, man! Oh, I'm out of batteries and ammo. Was I supposed to pick up more batteries and ammo than what I already have? Oh, hey! I got an achievement for that. No, it's fine. No, it's fine. He's been juked.
These were the cultists the FBI were after.
He's been
Will they allow
juked.
themselves
I'm
to
good.
be taken? Or did the dark presence not discriminate?
I have one singular bullet. I think I might just have to keep running. Ah!
The pressure in my head was unbearable. Scratch was getting closer, stronger than ever.
It's fine. I know what I'm doing. I have somehow lost my only mini HDMI cable. This is the worst day. I'm so sorry. That is very much not fun. I have no ammo. I have no ammo. Oh my god.
Casey,
Yep.
look out!
Yep.
It's him!
Ow.
Fuck. The pressure eased off. Scratch was further away. I could think again. Casey.
Casey? Where are you? Casey, I'm coming!
Fuck.
Casey.
Casey!
He's what? No, don't worry about it.
FBI, drop the knife! Elmo?
Suggy, you don't understand. FBC, stay down.
FBC.
Positive ID. Alan Wade.
Agent Anderson. Agent Kieran Estevez, Federal Bureau of Control. We'll take it from here.
Out cold. Wait. This is my case.
This is no longer an FBI investigation. The case has been transferred to us.
Elmo Costello, you're under arrest on
This is
suspicion of
bullshit.
supernatural crime.
Noted. We're moving the evidence and paperwork from your field office to our base of operation at the sheriff's station. Any other pieces of evidence with you? Anything relevant?
The clicker. I can't trust them with it. Nothing comes to mind.
Okay. Then your work here is done. Hey, you did well.
Wait. My partner, Agent Casey's MIA.
We'll look for
He's
him.
my partner, damn it! I
Agent?
should be...
Go home.
Careful moving weight. They think he's a para-utilitarian.
No. Fuck this. I
Yeah.
was so close to getting the clicker to
Fuck
wait.
this.
I'm not done here. Not until I find Casey. Not until my family is safe from this horror story.
It's a really short chapter. Squish! You squish me? I've been squished. And you can't even see it yet. Because we are cat jamming. I've been squished. I'm weak. I'm drawing the Ralph Say plushie. Do it. Might have created a new character I should be studying. Okay, but you gotta have some fun. Gotta have some fun in there. In the middle of the studying. The studying is important. My neck just cracked a lot. Jesus Christ. I've been squished. Oh, I just realized that we've also been having the rain audio from Spirit City this whole time.
Tor and Odin were in the photo with the clicker. They might know how it works. I'm off the case, but I can still visit family.
Valhalla Nursing
Tor
Home.
and Odin might know something about the clicker. With Wake out of reach, this is my best
This
lead.
little squishmallow PNG was created by the one and only It's Kiersey. I love that I gave you an It's at the start of your name. At some point, it's gonna be It's Kiersey, It's Limesbro, It's Sari, and It's Arson. We're all going to become one. Anyway, Tor and Odin are connected to the cult and the clicker with Wake in FBC custody. This is my best lead. I need to find out what they know. Colt tried to kill Alan Wake. Ilmo Koskela attacked Wake while wearing a deer mask. There's nothing extra about this, I guess. Okay. Colt tried to kill Alan. Those are all done. Okay, that doesn't also go there. There we go. Why do they want to kill Wake? What's their motive? Acting on Scratch's orders? I love the case board stuff. It's so fun. It's Limes, bro. It's Sari, bro. It's Kiersey, bro. It's Arso underscore in, bro. Sorry, underscore, bro. On my tablet, pen tips. Not what I'm looking for, but okay. You're like, ah, it's fine.
Hello?
Saga, it's Tor, your grandfather. About time you were coming to visit, kiddo.
How did you know I was coming to see you?
Never mind that. We have bigger problems. We're losing. Oh, fuck! Fuck you, you fucking hag! Fuck!
Shit.
Or
Something is off at that nursing home.
quick save. Tor was about to tell me something. Is Tor okay? He better be okay. What happened to Tor? I heard yelling before the call was cut off. I think the last time I played through this, I swapped back and forth quite a bit between Alan and Saga. So I'm thinking this time I'm going to play like as much of Saga's as I can and then follow up with Alan's. I feel like last time I played a lot of Alan's just because he was the main character of the first game and I knew him more, and I was a little bit little bit concerned about the dual point of view kind of game. So I think I played a lot of Alan's, and then Saga's actually really interesting. But I remember I kind of like swapped back and forth. I was like, oh, okay, I played Alan for a little bit. Let's play Saga. But I kind of want to do like one and then the other this time. Bear's gonna edit today, so no stream. Let's play more Sims. Let's go.
The Valhalla Nursing Home, founded in 2014 for Odin and Tor Anderson of the Old Gods of Asgard fame for their twilight years.
Found
Built
it.
after
Let's
the return
go.
Comeback tour, flip-flopped to be their farewell tour, cut short, canceled. As their agent, Barry Wheeler had managed to coax a few hit songs out of them before that. Balance Lays the Demon, a couple of others.
Hey, we listened to that song today.
The old men rocked like their namesakes. The backstage parties got out of hand. The air was thick with smoke. Wheeler squinted. His migraine flared, booze and drugs. A rock and roll cliche. They ran off after every gig. Wheeler had security track them down to the craziest after parties.
Once again, Barry Wheeler reference, but not actually appearance. Which I think is like the main reason why they didn't actually get a spot in... Ooh, I have so many things. I think that plays into why they didn't actually get a spot in the chapter in DVD. The fact that Barry is not like actually in the main game is probably why. Probably why they gave it to Rose. Plus, not to call Dead by Daylight players shallow, but they would absolutely take a pretty girl in like a diner outfit over some fucking dweeb in a puffy coat. And a normal HDMI that I thought was at my parents' house. I'm shallow, I'll say it. Like, it's absolutely the kind of outfit that you would expect to see in DBD what Rose got. I still would love there to be a Barry cosmetic. That would probably be the only way that you're gonna get me to pay money for Dead by Daylight again. Considering I'm pretty sure that the last license I bought was Alan Wake. And the only legendary I have ever bought was Alan Wake.
Tor and Odin claim to be my family. I know Logan and I never lived here. But I don't know enough about my family history to say they're not my relatives. Mom only ever said my grandfather was bad news. The less I knew about him, the better.
I need visual representation for the words you're saying because I'm brain dead. Okay. How do I explain this? That's... Okay. So the basic idea here is that... Hang on, let me open up this image in a new tab. That's a really blurry image. Brother, come on. Hang on. Hang on, I'm finding a good image. This is proving to be a little bit more difficult than I was expecting. Okay. So this is Rose. This is the legendary skin. Um in the Alan Wake chapter in Dead by Daylight, there were two legendary skins. One was Saga, the main character that I'm currently playing as, and Rose. Me and Sari believed that the second legendary skin should have gone to Barry, who is a fat dweeb from the first game. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Oh, God. Tiny fucking picture. He wears... he wears, like, a puffer jacket and capri pants and a, like, floral shirt, and in, like, the later chapters of the first game, he's all strung up in, like, Christmas lights. He has a headlamp on. Me and Sari believe that the second legendary, like, the first one obviously should have gone to Saga, this girl, and the second legendary should have gone to Barry. It, like, he was a major part of the first game. He's still referenced a lot in the second game, even though he doesn't make an actual appearance. However, I have realized that it makes perfect sense for them to prioritize making the pretty diner girl in, like, the oldies diner outfit. It makes perfect sense that they would go for this, because even if people don't know who Rose is, they would probably buy her cosmetic anyway if they're really into DVD, because she's pretty. She has a pink, like, outfit. Her name is on her badge here. She's got the cute little blonde bob, although you can't really tell in this picture. You don't have to read me like this. so so what I've been saying is that I think that it would have been fun for there to be a Barry cosmetic. I feel like Barry, if they were really being true to, like, the way that the game is, it probably should have been Barry. However, I understand why they went with Rose, because she's cute and she's pretty and she matches the vibe, and also she fits into the skinny female body type that Dead by Daylight uses. Whereas if they made a Barry cosmetic, it would have been, like, probably Jeff's body type, which they've used twice. If Barry had made an appearance in the second Alan Wake game, I feel like there could have been a really good chance that he was made into a cosmetic. But because he's only referenced and she is, like, a big part of it, I think that that's also something that played into it. Anyway, that is my dissertation on the cosmetics that we got in the Alan Wake chapter of Dead by Daylight, and how me and Sari will always be a little bit upset that it wasn't Barry. But that I also understand. I understand the reasons for why they did what they did. If they made it Jeff's body type, that would be inappropriate. He should be fat, fat. See, that's I believe. I do believe that. However, they have two body types for masculine and feminine that they use. They have skinny and they have slightly chubby, which just means that these people look normal and not skinny. And I'm pretty sure, is Jeff the only masculine character that has that body type? Am I misremembering? Because if so, that's fucked. That's fucked up. Dead by Daylight needs to do better.
Vote Mayor Setter to sit in office.
Meet Mayor Setter in Suomi Hall and Watery. Leon got a tummy too. That's true. In the Christmas sweater, Leon definitely has a little tummy. However, the body type is overall like skinny. And once again, I stand by my trans Leon standpoint, because like what man is out here running around with a restrictive vest on? You know what kind of man is running around with a restrictive vest on and is not taking it off? Trans men. Give us chubby characters. Yeah. I feel like that's something that behavior should probably work on. Will they ever work on it? No. Will they actually work on it? I do not think so. Their first, like, trans character was actually a licensed, legendary skin from one of those, oh god, I want to say it's CS something, I don't remember. Until CS:GO, yeah. Until what's her face? The doctor. Behavior only cares about inclusivity when it doesn't include body types. Yep. I can't remember her name. I feel bad that I can't remember her name right now. Orla. Orla. Orella. I was close. Oh my god. That's my problem, is that I play DBD like so infrequently that I only played Jeff because he's like my favorite character. And then I'm like, yeah, I like the new character who's trans. She's really cute. Love to tea for tea with Aurella. However, not CS:GO, Rainbow Six Siege. Ah, there we go. Get it? Because it's rainbow. Speaking of Rose.
I was just getting the... Oh, Saga?
Okay, something else. What if they gave us... What if they gave us Rose not in the cute pink diner outfit, but in the scrubs?
What's up?
I thought it rang in my house.
Hello,
I'm so
Rose.
sorry.
Thought I'd swing by, see the family. Not a bad time, is it?
Oh, no. I was just, you know, tidying the
That's not going to help with your exams.
Visiting again, Saga. But Odin and Tor can't see anyone today.
I was just on the phone with Tor. He invited me over.
Sorry. They had a little too much fun on our trip to Watery and need to rest.
I need an excuse to get in and talk to them. That's too bad. Okay if I say hi to the other residents before I go?
Sure. They always love visitors. Come on in. Not smart to be outside when the sun goes down.
I love the architecture. I always dreamed of living in a haunted Victorian manor.
You say that like it's your first time here.
You don't mind me, I'm just gonna go in here. Oh, hey, look! Oh, hey, look! It's the Alan Wake cardboard cutout from the first game. Our favorite character. I'm
There's
looking
another
around.
lunchbox.
Need a map. I'm also stealing your bullets. Ah, yes, here we have... I forgot about anime eyes, Alan Wake. We have Catboy Alan Wake. I was wondering if you could help me. What does that say? We'll serve you pancakes. You were my muse all along, Rose. Naughty Alan. Fucking... Oh, God. Jesus Christ. Oh, my God. Natsu and I live relatively close, and I still don't have my stickers. I'm sorry, Mal. I was as good at drawing people as Rose. She's pretty good at it. The naughty Alan is killing me. Wake up. Alan Wake's crime novels have become the sensation of the nation. Join us as we flip through the pages of The Man Behind the Books, Folks Magazine. How has your life changed since your books became so popular? I have to do a lot more magazine interviews. Other than that, it's not so different. You are hilarious. I can see why you're a writer. So what do you do to get your creative juices flowing? Writing is a very solitary journey. When I'm working, I like to be alone in a room with my manuscript, where I can wrestle with the story, get inside the heads of the characters. Sounds exhausting, and yet you find plenty of energy to party, right? Word on the street is you've been enjoying the New York nightlife. Any favorite spots? I'd prefer if we could focus on my writing, definitely, although I'm sure our readers would love to know where they can find the New York's hottest writer on a Saturday night. Are you working on a new book? Yes, on some level. I'm always working on the next story. Right now, I'm looking into something different, a departure from what people would expect, something new. Be careful with that. People don't always like new. So what role does the beautiful Alice Wake play in your work? Is she your muse? Alice keeps me stable. She's an anchor, stopping the waves from carrying me too far out to sea. Alan Wake, the bad boy of fiction, best-selling author, sets a feisty new tone for writers. Oh, God. Let me read. Alan Wake is an author best known for his Alex Casey books, a series of thrilling novels that reinvigorated the crime genre. But Wake isn't just known for his literary works. He's also famous among New York's most exclusive clubs as a late-night party animal. This author is redefining what it means to be a writer. Gone are the days of isolated figures hunching over typewriters in dark rooms. Wake is a man who hits the town in style, a regular at the hottest spots in the city, happy to see and be seen. The people and the paparazzi can't get enough of him. It's not just his social calendar that makes this writer stand out from his peers. Artists are famous for their tempers, but Wake's is in a completely different orbit, damaging property, giving photographers black eyes, avoiding lawsuits. This writer is a train full of rage, and you better get off the tracks. Like a punk rocker, Wake is grabbing musty old stereotypes and smashing them to pieces. This is one rebel to keep an eye out for. Hi, Saladay! I love you! Sorry, I'm reading. Oh, God, I hate that I'm trying to scroll and I shift my hand slightly and lose what I'm reading. Where is Alan Wake? Mystery writer mysteriously disappears. The best-selling author, known for his Alex Casey novels, has been reported missing in the town of Bright Falls, Washington. Mr. Wake's wife, Alice Wake, has not given any comments on the case, but is confirmed to have been the one who to report her husband's disappearance to the authorities. The mysteries surrounding the novelist's disappearance don't stop there. Other individuals from the town were reported missing within similar time frame. It is unclear whether these disappearances are connected. Wake's literary agent Barry Wheeler has indicated he has no information to provide, despite having been seen with Mr. Wake in Bright Falls just before the author's disappearance. The writer Alan Wake has a history of violence toward the press and is rumored to have struggled with addiction. The story will be updated as it unfolds. Be my light in the darkness, Rose. Jesus Christ. It's literally a little shrine to Alan Wake. We just welcome back to the chat room. Welcome back. This is I this one in particular is killing me. However, anime eyes. Anybody else get pre-therapy anxiety? I have never been to therapy. However, I do understand that that is probably a thing. Who the fuck is that? Who the fuck is that? Ah. Calm down. Mysterious glasses scarf man. Oops. I have to take a picture of the fucking anime eye man. Always since the new psychiatrist. Yeah, I've never been to therapy. However, it makes perfect sense. Wait, where did she say the lunchbox was? Am I blind? Oh. You are strong, you are successful, you are confident. Lunchbox found at the nursing home in Bright Falls. What are these? Affirmations? Like, I know that talking and processing things will help, but it's not going to be pleasant. I'm so sorry, Celidae. I have never found therapy to be helpful, so that is probably part of it. Oh no. I'm sure that it works for someone. I would not be surprised if it doesn't work for everybody.
Old gods of Asgard. So Odin and Thor had a band and everything.
Wash your hands! I hope Rose doesn't mind that I'm just stealing everything that I see. Oh. Valhalla. The Valhalla nursing home was established in 2014 by the Old Gods Foundation, originally built in 1965 by an unknown architect for the Finnish filmmaker Thomas Zane. This manor is steeped in artistic history. I met Odin and Tor Anderson in 2012 in a strange trip that resulted in strange new friendships. I was honored to manage their band as they made their comeback, touring the country and producing revolutionary new music. However, all good things must come to an end. Valhalla is a place of rest. In that spirit, I hope this building will serve as a place where people can spend their golden years in peace and comfort. May it be a home to those who need one. Welcome to Valhalla, Barry Wheeler. Once again, another mention for Barry Wheeler, but no appearance. I had a psychiatrist that just looked at my vitamin D level and asked my mom how I'm doing. Okay, that's fucked. I'd switch doctors because they wouldn't listen to what I wanted medication-wise.
Oh, thought I'd lost you. Here's some of our residents, or as I like to call them, our little Vikings. Look who swung by, everyone. Norman, clothes.
This
Norman,
man.
we have a visitor.
This
Where
man.
are your clothes?
I'm headed back to the sauna with Artie.
Just another day in Valhalla. I should really get back to work.
This man is
But feel free
never
to spend
wearing
some time with
clothes.
Mandy May and Norman here. It's good for them to have company.
Tor and Odin are here somewhere.
This man is
Need to find
never wearing clothes.
Do either of you know where I could find Tor and Odin?
Odin is sleeping upstairs, but your grandpa's been acting crazy. He got electrocuted when he smashed the telephone.
Don't make up stories. Tor went loopy and smacked himself in the head with that hammer he's always carrying around.
Tor is hurt. Something's wrong with him. Was Tor hurt badly?
He never let go of that hammer when he got electrocuted. It looked like a bolt of lightning hit him. Wham! Zap!
Thank goodness Blum took the hammer away from him. It's not Tor's hammer, no matter what he keeps saying. Blum has his moments, even if he is a Russian.
Andy, man, you can't say stuff like that.
That's some fascinating network, Mandy May. What's your inspiration?
Oh, I don't know. It is what it wants to be.
Every single therapist I've gone to has told me I'm hilarious, which, like, thanks, coping mechanism.
I dabbled when I was pregnant. Socks, mittens, the usual stuff.
Oh, how about knitting me some underwear?
One more crude remark from you, Norman, and I'll put this needle in your ear.
Get him! Get his ass! Mandy May has the knit design I've been finding by the lunch boxes. She mentioned she's been making them for Rose. Or had some kind of accident. Odin is sleeping upstairs. Tor and Odin are resting and can't have guests. Rose isn't being helpful, but they must be around here somewhere. Previous psychiatrist got me meds, but also I got time for...
Have you seen the way Tor's been slobbering over Cynthia? He's like a horny teenager.
What's wrong with a little romance at our age?
I realize I don't really need my flashlight on. That's so much. Got time for 45 minutes in his session, and he asked me things instead of
Norman,
me asking things. Interesting.
What if that towel slipped? No one wants to see your meat basket.
You're what? You're huh? I don't want to know. Never mind. Never mind. Forget I asked.
Ati, This is your home. You don't need to keep cleaning. I take that mop away, but I know
Suddenly my computer had updates. Hello from mobile. Hello from mobile. I hate Twitch mobile.
And you know Mr. Blum doesn't like it when you take his work clothes. Why don't you go pick a song from the jukebox?
Yes, box Holy Ray. Just thinking about it makes my dance foot waggle. Oh, kyllä näin on.
I go to therapy. Bye, Celiday. Thank you for stopping by. I hope it goes well. Good song.
There's an altar wrought with mystery of Tom the poet and his muse, and a magic lake which gave a life to the words the poet used. Now the muse she was his happiness, and he rhymed about her grace, and told the stories of treasures deep beneath the blackened waves. Till in the stillness of wonder, still in its misty crown, the muse she went down to the lake, and in the waves she drowned. And now to see your love set free, you will need the witch's cabin key. Find the lady of the light, gone mad with the night. That's how you reshape destiny. The poet came down to the lake to call out to his dear. When there was no answer, he was overcome with fear. He searched in vain for his treasure lost, and too soon the night would fall, and only his own echo would wail back as his call. And when he swore to bring back his love by stories he'd create, nightmares shifted in their sleep in the darkness of the lake. And now to see your love set free, you will need the witch's cabin key. Find the lady of the light, still raving in the night. That's how you reshape destiny. In the dead of night she came to him with darkness in her eyes. We're in a morning gown, sweet words as her disguise. He took her in without a word, for he saw his grave mistake, and bowed them both to silence deep beneath the lake.
Song reminds me of something. Gee, I wonder what it is.
Just a dream, one mystery remains.
Nobody's writing. Nobody's writing.
They may still haunt
It's fine.
this place.
It's not a raid. No, it's fine.
And now to see your love set free, you will need the witch's cabin key. Find the lady of the light, gone mad with the night.
Yeah, follow Mao.
That's how you reshape destiny.
Get got.
And now to see your love set free, you will need
No, don't shout out Insta Lives, bro. He stinks. Yeah, follow Kiersey.
the of the light, still raving in the night. That's how you reshape destiny.
Miles, I fucking love you too.
Yes, follow Steve as well. And I need to I need to turn down the game volume before I deafen you guys with something. Let's turn it down to like 17, right?
I love you, you little slut.
Yeah, exactly. Follow Kiersey, follow don't follow It's Lime Throw, he sinks. Follow Rev Spicy, follow Steve, follow It's Sari, follow Kiersey.
Oh my goodness.
Follow Mal. Follow everyone, including Steffi. Even if I don't know if they stream, but follow them anyway. Also, we have ads coming up soon. I love that we sat and we listened to music for so long. I'm so glad that you all are willing to sit around and listen to the music with me. OMG, no game. I love that game. Are the ads going to actually run? I'm pressing the button. There we go. Okay, hello. I was gonna be back just like a couple of like a little bit earlier, but I realized that the pets were out of water. So then I had to pour some water in, and then Nico was being cute. So then I had to pet her for a little bit. But now we're back. We're back. Nico beloved, it's true.
Hello there. Saga Anderson.
Hey, Pasin, name won't make the man worse. Even a Swedish name. I'm Ahti.
Ahti.
Anything good on that jukebox?
We try to do good.
We were just
but
talking
only
about
blood
nothing.
comes
No
out.
wiener here. No. You would never do that. We don't talk about wiener here.
Brothers, old gods of Asgard. My pals. The Berkele Vikings. Berkele.
Do you know where I could find the Andersons?
Oh, you can never know where. Only a seaman can know that. But even the seaman can't know everything.
Fair enough. Thanks anyway.
Nico has been drinking a lot of water
Were
recently.
you in the band?
And she was standing by the bowl and yelling
No.
at me.
Perkele, saatana, en ollut en. Not so much sweet that it fills the whole stomach. But we have shared a stage or two.
Ahti, my beloved. It warm, true.
Revives the soul.
She hasn't like drank enough water for quite a while. I was worried about her not having enough water. So we started putting water in her wet food so that we could make sure that she was getting enough water. But then all of a sudden she's like, I don't want wet food anymore. And now she's eating crunchy food and drinking water. She's such a strange cat.
You said I'd been here before. When was the last time I visited? Let's see exactly what she thinks she remembers.
Oh, it's been years. We were all so sad when you left. After the accident.
Oh, fuck this. My daughter didn't drown. You're remembering wrong. She's at home watching.
She's
Night
currently
Springs
not
with her
in here.
father.
She's drinking water.
Mhm.
But when I see her later, I will absolutely give her a boop
It's
for you.
useless. I need to stop the story.
I love that sneeze sound. It's very cute. I love her very much.
Mandy May and Norman said Tor is hurt. Why didn't you mention that earlier?
Oh, you mean the little bump on his noggin? It's nothing. The residents like to exaggerate.
Uh-huh. I need to check Tor's room.
Something conversation here about nursing homes and care places not actually taking care of the elderly residents.
The art, Norman.
Something about that. I don't know. The cat is starting to eat only dry food and no wet food anymore. It is always interesting when, like, because, like, Nico has always been that way, which is why I like to make the joke about, like, cats being autistic. Is because she realizes that she likes something a specific way. She, like, finds a new place to lay, and that is her place to lay.
They're all so soft and sad.
Okay, I found another deer head to pet. That is, like, her place to lay. You will find her there every day. And then all of a sudden she's like, actually, I don't want to lay here anymore. Rock around the rocking chair. She'll be like, I don't want to lay here anymore. And then she'll, like, find someplace else to lay.
Very old.
Pat!
shouldn't interrupt him.
bunker here during World War II to watch the ocean for Axis navies and who knows what else.
You mind if I steal your
Ever
shit?
since they sealed the bunker,
He's fine with it, I'm sure.
hot spot for teens. The Ocean View Motel and Spa, they call it. Ironically, I believe. They go there to enjoy their beer and their vapes and
their vapes.
Ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
The future is. So.
Oh my god, I'm stuck at the door again.
The teens would
Let me
drink
out.
there.
Oh my god, let me out. Let me out. Fun fact, this is me right now. You know, I don't use a Oh no! Oh no! I have sticky notes under the edge of my monitor too! I was gonna make a joke! I was making a joke, but oh no! So you guys like you guys might not know this because, you know, I don't use face cam or anything, but actually, did you know that this is my setup right here? This is me streaming right now to you guys. I only have one sticky note and it's like on the far corner right here. But I do sometimes keep sticky notes under the edge of my monitor. I don't keep them over because I don't have like an actual case for my monitor like this. There's a little bit of space below, but the rest of it is like thin. But this is my phone. My phone, my actual cell phone sits right underneath the edge of my monitor. What does he say? Topic: Deerfest floats. Confusion. Hang on. I'm curious. Confusion regarding guests calling in. Wendy's call didn't come through. Retry later. Surprise guest announcement. Jim Figamore running for mayor. Yowza. Wendy Davis from the Sunday Market. Word from our sponsor, Davis Family Beef Jerky. I have sticky notes also beside. I have sticky notes beside me on my, like, the side of my PC that literally has a list of my self-care check things that I do. This is literally me. Jerky, the secret sauce, plug Sunday Market, nursing home leaks. Topic, Terry's clocks. Terry's clocks, cuckoo. Need to talk to Wendy. Oh god. Can't move. Ah! Donna as guest, beef turkey taste test, past experiences with cured meats. Davis Family Beef Jerky as sponsor. Mention the flavors. Deerfest rain, fingers crossed. Tapio as guest, get him talking this time. Cannot fucking believe this. I'm being called out right now. This is just me. This is just me. Except for the fact that I don't have a cool audio setup like this. It's just me and my Stream Deck and versus the world, I guess. This is literally me. Oh my god. I knew you were old, but damn. I also have a fan behind me. Cannot believe I'm being called out like this. This is quite literally just my life. Sent them a picture of me. How could you? They saw you would love Alan Wake so much, they put me in it. Honestly, I'd be
Other
honored.
Stuff that isn't appropriate content for you listeners at home, but the bunker has a tendency to flood, especially during the winter. In the 90s, a group of teens went down there one Saturday night and got a little drunker than usual. The teens noticed one girl, Nora Hesberg, was missing. They figured she just went home.
He's also fucking wearing
When
Converse.
Nora's folks didn't find her in her
I also
bed
have my
the next
PC on
morning,
the left of my monitor here. His is on the floor, and mine's on the desk, but still.
They searched the bunker and found poor Nora floating in one of the flooded passages. She had a real talent for music. Folks say they still hear her singing in the nursing home. Nowadays, teens think the bunker is haunted. That doesn't stop them from going there. The police have tried to lock it up, but you know young people, they're persistent. Now, as for myself, an impartial journalist, I have lived here at the Valhalla nursing home for 5 years, and in that time I have never heard Nora's singing. Just the humming of a certain neighbor of mine who has an inexplicable love for Finnish tango.
Oh my god. Get out with the sticky notes on my monitor. Yeah, I don't like the top ones that hang over. However, I do have sticky notes across the bottom, where I have like a very thin like section of plastic. If stuff hung over the edge of my monitor, I would be annoyed, because it would block things sometimes. Oh look, it's another water cooler. Kirsten keeps fighting those in Deltarune.
Need to find the key.
Mal, you have never known sticky notes not existing on computer like the app. Oh my god.
This is Tor's room.
Oh shit. Seems like you might have been partying a little too hard.
This place is a mess. And Tor's not here. I need to keep looking. More moonshine. Was this a drunken rampage?
Anderson moonshine.